This series will make you come back and back and back for more. Get it? Come back and back. No. Okay, let's just go. Hello YouTube, Ash here, and welcome to another episode of Special Talks. Today I will be talking about Russian Doll. Russian Doll is a new series from Netflix. It stars Natasha Lyonne and Charlie Barnett. So, will this series make you come back and back and back again? Or will it make you give up? Let's get into it. So the plot of the series, Natasha Lyonne stars as Nadia, a New York woman who's at her birthday party. There she hooks up with a guy, she goes home, and then later on that night she gets hit by a car and dies. End of series? No, because she gets transported back to her birthday party and back in time. However, she has memories of the events that happened leading up to her death. So now she needs to figure out what the hell's going on. And that's the plot. So I saw the trailer for this and I said, this looks like a kind of a darker version of Groundhog Day. So I thought, let's give it a shot. And overall, yeah, it wasn't bad. So let's get into what I liked and what I didn't like about it. As far as plot goes, it's nothing really new. As I mentioned, it's sort of like Groundhog Day. And I think someone said Happy Death Day, although I haven't seen that, so I can't judge on that. But yeah, it's something where, you know, something happens and you get reset. Now, it's not like Groundhog Day where he goes to bed and then he comes back. This is sort of like dying. So I thought that was kind of different. Also, it's sort of hinted as it's a comedy, but it's a very dark comedy. The humor is really, really dark. I'm someone who enjoys dark comedy, so I was chuckling quite a bit during the whole series. One thing I like that during the first couple of episodes you get hints and clues that it's going to be darker than it seems. I won't spoil anything because it's definitely spoilers. However, like the camera shot pauses on certain things and you say, ooh, what's happening in the background while, you know, the whole main plot of her dying, resetting is happening. But yeah, so I like that it hints that there's a whole darker plot going on. As far as the characters and performances go, I thought Natasha Lyonne's character Nadia was kind of annoying at the start, and also I really didn't like her performance at the start, but not her performance. Her performance was good. I just didn't like her accent. She goes like, "Hey, so what you gonna do? Let me go get some cigarettes." You know, she has this really voice, and her voice isn't usually like that as far as I'm aware. I've only seen her in American Pie. I know she's been in other things like Orange is the New Black. I think I saw her in Showgirls. No, that would have been interesting. No, I saw her in Show Dogs, and her voice wasn't like that. So I didn't like the voice choice that she did. I know it's supposed to be New York, so this Brooklyn accent and stuff like that. But yeah, I didn't really enjoy it. Everything else she did great. She had some really good comic timing for the comedy bits. She had some really emotional bits in the series later on. So yeah, I thought as a performance she did a really good job, barring the accent. Her character, as I said, is really annoying and nasty at the start, and it might put some people off, as this is the character who is the star of the series, and she's really not that likable. But keep with it because it is worth later on. Charlie Barnett also gave a great performance as Alan. He's a character which has lots of different tics, and I can't say a lot because it's kind of spoiler. However, yeah, he has to do a lot of different things, and his performance was really good. And I like that him and Natasha Lyonne had great chemistry when their characters finally meet. I thought that was well. So yeah, good performance from the two leads. Another great thing about this series is, although it's promoted as a comedy, and it is a dark comedy, it deals with lots of different issues, including depression, loneliness, and suicide. So I thought that was deep. It really has some deep issues sprinkled along with all the dark humor. So yeah, I definitely was surprised that it had all these different bits in it. One of the things I didn't really like was the dialogue in this series. I thought it was kind of too heavy and too weird. They use a lot of different words and stuff like that. Now, I know I'm not American and I don't live in New York, so I don't know if this is kind of how people talk over there all the time. However, I found it really heavy, the dialogue. I don't really know lots of people that talk in the way that they talked all the time, even just discussing stuff. And yeah, I didn't really like it that much. Now, that's just probably my personal opinion, but you know, I say it how it is. So that kind of lowered the bar for me. So before I give you my final rating, let me know in the comments down below. Have you seen Russian Doll? If you did, what did you think of it? Also, what is your favorite film that uses this premise where you go back in time after something happens? Let me know and let's talk about it. So in conclusion, I will give Russian Dolls a 3.5 out of a 5. Overall, I enjoyed this dark comedy for what it was, and I liked the mystery that Nadia's trying to solve of why she keeps going back in time after she dies. I thought the series, as I mentioned, has lots of different layers, so it's not just a comedy, although it is extremely dark and funny at times, but it does have lots of different issues, which I thought was good. So yeah, I would definitely recommend giving it a binge. You can watch it in under 4 hours, so yeah, it's worth checking out. So that's it. I want to thank you all for watching this video. I've been Ash. If you did like it, maybe hit that like button. And also, if you're new to the channel and like what you've seen, I do movie reviews, trailer reactions, TV reviews and all that. So consider hitting that subscribe button, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.